my name is Karina Perez, and what today I'm going to talk about is accounting. Yes, accounting. When most people hear that word, they automatically fall asleep. Well, not exactly. They think it's very boring, it's super nerdy, and they just hear blah, blah, blah. Well, today I'm going to break the misconceptions of accounting and accounting told by people who honestly never took an accounting, don't even know what accounting really is. And I'll be doing this by stating 5 myths and tell you what accounting really is and breaking those 5 myths. And I think it's important to know what accounting really is because you should not be misleaded or misinformed and be afraid or think it's boring just because of what people said, and you should know from firsthand. It's almost like don't judge a book by its cover and don't judge what people say about it when they haven't even taken it. And you first want to say, how am I eligible to talk about accounting? Well, I'm no professor or accounting guru, but I am an accounting major, and I experienced all those 5 myths myself when I first started taking accounting courses, because I was very guilty of all these 5 myths. And how I started in accounting was very simple, like every high school senior. When I was in high school, getting ready to apply for colleges, I didn't know what I wanted to do to go into college for. I knew I wanted to do something with math and business, and I wasn't really sure. But one of my friends, she told me she was going to accounting, so I was like, well, that seems good for me. So I enrolled to be an accounting major, and like most college students, they don't know what they're getting themselves into, and I didn't either. I just went with it because I was like, well, why not? It has two of my favorite things, and it'd probably be good. So when I first started, I had all these myths in my head, but once I started taking the courses, all these myths went away, and I had a new perspective of what accounting really is. And the first myth I broke down was myth number 1 is accounting is high level of math. And I really thought I was going to go into a lot of calculus classes, trigonometry classes, a lot of high advanced algebra, but honestly, accounting is very simple math and simple equations. You don't need no scientific calculator. All you need is a simple calculator, even on your phone. And accounting is just like adding, subtracting, dividing, multiplying. It's super easy. It's your fundamentals of math. And so the second myth that I also experienced is accounting is hard. Everybody told me that I'm going to dread it, that it was going to be terrible. But honestly, that's with every major. Every major is hard. So accounting can be hard, but it's only if you make it hard. It'll get difficult at times, but as long as you listen to your professor like I did, he told me to read my book beforehand, and honestly, accounting has become one of my easiest courses because I studied the chapter before he discussed it. And accounting is only hard if you make it hard. And myth number 3, which I'm super guilty of it, is accounting is all about taxes. I really thought, when I thought of accounting, I thought of taxes. I wanted to do taxes, but now when I entered accounting, there's much more to it, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to go to accounting for, but I know it's not about taxes. And the way you know is that most people don't know what the real definition of accounting is. And I'll use my accounting book to clarify what accounting really is. Accounting is analyzing, managing, communicating financial information of a business and put it into financial statements and information to be used for third-party uses. So accounting is from bookkeeping to financing to making financial statements to recording to analyzing anything that happens in a business so that they can use to determine is their business making a profit, to use to make future decisions. And we're going to myth number 4. Accounting is boring and a non-satisfying career. Well, that's not really true. What most people think when they're going to accounting, they're just going to be going to a 8 to 10 o'clock, 8 to 5 o'clock job, sitting in the computer just doing work. But accounting is more than that. Accounting is almost like being a detective. You got to find out where the missing number went. It's like solving a mystery and solving problems. And it's also a very satisfying career. Most people think all you're going to accounting is just to make good money, but there's also more to it. Accounting is the core of a business, and without accounting, the business will not know on whether they're doing good or they're doing bad and how to manage a business. And for an accountant, being able to be the core of a business and helping the business grow and getting profits and being able to pay off stuff and see if their company is growing is very rewarding because you get to know, because you're the person who's the accountant gets to know if their business is succeeding or not. And the last last myth, which is accounting is all about money and numbers. And that's not all true. Most people think all you're going to do is crunch numbers and crunch money, find out what the money is. But accounting is more to that. There are so many things that go into accounting, and which I learned when I very first started. You first have to know the fundamentals and just knowing all the vocabulary terms. The terms aren't hard. The terms are very simple, and they're very common sense. Common sense. So in accounting, there's more to numbers. There's hours and supplies and quantity. It's all about analyzing and financing stuff to get what you need for your business for your business for it to profit or save any future expenses or not. And so that's all the 5 myths, and hopefully you can take all these 5 myths, throw them out the window, and hopefully have a new perspective of what accounting really is. So you won't be afraid of accounting or have a wrong view of accounting, and that you can honestly maybe go to it with good hopes and not think it's boring or feel sorry for people, because I honestly love it. And so you can get rid of all those misconceptions that accounting is all about taxes, it's all about money and numbers, and it's not satisfying, very boring, and a super hard major, and have a new perspective to it, and know that there's more to it than all those. And thank you for watching, and hopefully you get to throw away all these myths like I did and have a new perspective and take accounting in a new direction. Thank you.